Well, fans are missing out on their favorite professional sports.
Question is whether they'll be ready to return to stadiums and arenas when COVID-19 restrictions are lifted. New survey from Scout 360 Horizon Media shows that more than half of fans say they won't feel comfortable in a stadium when they are allowed to go back.
And this is the big question, right? I mean, in terms of having to reopen the economy, will anyone feel comfortable going back anywhere, going back to work, going to the state fair, going to arenas where you have a lot of people there? And, you know, right now, if you ask people at this day, at this moment, it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people say, no, I'd be scared.
Where are you at on this, Katie?
I think I have the mantra that ice fishermen have. I don't think I'd want to be the first one out on the lake, you know, but if it's okay by the state fair, I might be willing to risk it a little bit more, but I don't think I would be, you know, going to that first NHL game or going to the first NBA game. I'd kind of sit it out, watch it from my couch and see what happens.
Right.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, I miss sports. I would love to be at Target Field watching baseball right now, or at Target Center watching the Timberwolves. But, you know, I don't want to be around 30,000 people right now. Just don't. Like, it seems, you know, will I be ready when we start opening things back up? I don't know.
Right, psychologically, will you be ready? They may tell you that they're safe. I mean, that they have the testing in place. That a lot of things have to happen before they can even do this. But psychologically, in our minds, even though they tell us we'll probably be okay, we have to be comfortable with that.
If we have wide-scale testing, I think I would for sure feel comfortable to go back. But because you can't, ultimately, you're always assuming some risk when you go out into the world, and we have to figure out when we're ready to go back into the world, right?
Yeah, but we want to know what you think about this. How do you feel right now? You know, we're talking just this moment about big sporting events once the COVID-19 restrictions are lifted. Let us know. Go to Facebook or comment to us on Twitter.
Geneva says, I'm not sure I want to right now. I'm happy watching replays of Jim Thome hitting first walk-off home run in Target Field, Sano hitting the Grand Slam this weekend. I'll be watching games 1 and 2 of the 91 World Series, game 6 on the 16th and 7 on the 19th.
Darren says, I would go to sports events today if they were playing.
Yeah. All right. Roy says my reluctance to go see a Vikings game has less to do with COVID-19 and more to do with the fact Kirk Cousins is our
you knew somebody had to get that one in there.
There it is.
Yeah,
there it is, Roy. Well done, buddy. See, we're starting to get back to normal already.
Right.
Very good. Thanks, everybody, for your feedback.